Good day and welcome to another week of A Week at the Plot. It's Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. Because Christmas Day fell on a Saturday, we have an additional bank holiday today, and because Boxing Day fell on a Sunday, we have an additional bank holiday tomorrow on Tuesday as well. So we've got a 4-day break over the weekend, if you like. And the day started really quite grim. It was raining, it was wet, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get down to the plot today. But come about 1:30, the rain sort of eased off, and then about 2 o'clock, the sun came out and there was glorious sunlight. But we were having our lunch at that point, and I had to do something else before I came down. So unfortunately, by the time I got down here, the sun is behind clouds and is now setting behind you, if you like. Well, actually, it's not whether you like it or not, because it's happening. So I don't know why I said if you like. It's happening behind you. So it's about 3:30 now. It's still quite light, as you can see. I wanted to come down and do some harvesting. That's all I'm doing today. Or we might have a look at the broad beans in the Polytunnel. Yeah, might do that. I wanted to harvest some Portuguese cabbage because I'm doing a new dish this evening that I've not done before. It's like a chickpea and vegetable casserole with a yogurt and egg and cheese topping to it. A bit like a moussaka topping, I guess. I've not done it before, but it requires some spinach. I don't have spinach, so I'm using Portuguese cabbage, which we have plenty of. And I think what I'll do first is I was going to say I might cook it beforehand, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to chop it up and put it in. If that all works well, then I will see you with that recipe in maybe a couple of weeks' time. What else am I putting in it? A purple top Milan turnip as well. We've got so many turnips, and with the weather actually at the moment being having quite a lot of wet weather all in one go, the turnips are really growing and swelling, so we need to make sure that we're using them. I'm not sure if you can freeze turnips. I'm going to have to look that up. If anyone knows, let me know. Because I would usually be just leaving them in the ground, but once they get really big like this, they can get a bit woody. So I want to make sure that we do use them up. We'll use them up one way or another. So yeah, that's it. It's quite quiet down here today, and the streets actually have been quite calm again. I've just seen another plot holder just skirt around me as she's gone to her plot, so I'll go and say a brief hello to her. But before I do that, let's just go into the poly to see if there is any activity with the broad beans that I sowed in modules a couple of weeks ago. I doubt there will be, but fingers crossed. No, nothing. Oh, actually, let's turn underneath. Oh, look. Yeah, that's a root. There's germination. Nothing above, but one root down below. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fab. Which one was that again? So it's this one here. No, there's nothing there. Oh, I'm pleased about that. Let's cover it back up. Well, that was a nice surprise. I don't know. I sort of didn't expect anything, and then I suddenly thought, oh, maybe there's some root activity. So I'm glad I looked down below, because certainly there is some root activity. So at least one of those broad bean seeds has germinated. Who knows, maybe these will be going out sometime at the end of mid-February. Mid to late February. End of mid-February. That doesn't work, does it? Mid to late February. Though we do have quite often a cold snap at the beginning of March. Anyway, you know what? One has germinated, so hopefully another 14 will be germinating as well. And maybe within a week, we might see something above the surface. When I came in here the other day, I did see a mouse in the polytunnel. So I'm going to make sure that I keep this lid on these, or I'm going to make sure at least that they're covered in a fleece so that no mice can get to them. But interestingly, where I thought seeds, where on the ones that we sowed in the ground, where the top has been nibbled off, I see 2 more seeds have germinated. So I'm really confused about that, because I didn't plant 2 seeds per hole. I only planted 1 seed per hole, apart from one hole which had 2. So yeah, I don't get it. Has it resprouted? Has that seed not been eaten? And these 2, in addition to 5 others that are growing, have they resprouted from the seed, and was the seed not eaten? And if the seed wasn't eaten, then why was the growing tip chewed off? Intrigued. Anyway, I'm going to go now, and I'm going to go and say hello to the plot holder 2 away from me to see how her Christmas has been. I hope whatever you are doing, you have had a good Christmas, and in a few days' time, it'll be 2022. Isn't that unbelievable? See you soon. Bye. Good day. Quite a wet Wednesday between Christmas and New Year. It's eased off quite a bit now, but the weather forecast says it's going to continue to be drizzly with bouts of heavy rain throughout the day. It's very mild. It's about 11 degrees at the moment, and the forecast does say we're going to get up to about 15 or even 16 degrees in London, which is ridiculous for this time of year. So what I'm going to do today is just go over my Excel spreadsheet on my computer and make sure that I've got all the sowing periods in and the potential harvest periods. I like to do this at this time of year when it's wet, because it's a job that can be done when it's wet. I appreciate that not everyone may want to do this, but I find it sort of works for me. Let's have a look. This is my Word file for my 2022 allotment. So that's October 2021 to September 2022. You can see down here, I've got the type of veg, and then the name, the variety of each veg. And then here I put whether I've received, ARFA received seeds, and where the seeds are from. So OSS is old save seed, but I've also got old seed here from beans and herbs. So that's a bird's egg horticultural. And what I've been doing over the last few days is transposing all of these onto my Excel spreadsheet. Let's move over to that. This is our Excel file of the vegetables that we are planning on growing in this current year, which for me is October 21 to September 22. The type of vegetable down here, the variety here, where we have got the seeds from. If it says something like Vital Seeds, that means that they're from Vital Seeds. Here we've got Vivi Save Seeds on some of the broad beans, and our own Save Seed down here for the Canadian White, and for others like Madeira Maroon, Golden Gate. Then a column for how they're going to be sown, or how they have been sown. Then I want to really show you these yellow bars and this sort of pinky amber bar here. So the yellow bar is the period of time from which I think that seed can be sown. And the amber bar is when I think that we're likely to get harvests from these sowings here. So if we sow early in October, or so in October, I'd expect us to be getting harvests of Vivi's broad bean seeds sometime in late April, May into June. With these seeds, which were given to us by a fellow plot holder, I sowed them on the 8th and 9th of November. They germinated on the 2nd of December, which is 24 days from germination. So I think we'll most probably see those giving us harvests in May. Fingers crossed. As you know, we've had a few issues with our broad beans this year, though they do seem to be germinating again. And I do these yellow and amber bars for all of the seeds, the plants that we're going to be sowing and growing. So you can see here that for our garlic, again, sown in November, germinated in December, I expect to be pulling those all by June. In fact, potentially even May. So let's pop those in there. Change that colour, because we've noticed that we've been pulling them earlier as the years have gone on. So potentially May, late May into June. But that's how we plan our sowings and when our harvests are going to be. It's not particularly scientific, but it works for me. Do you do anything like this? I'd be interested to know if you do. If you do, let me know. If you think this is a ridiculous and convoluted way of doing things, let me know. But it is the way that I do things. Anyway, we'll leave it there today. Looking out the window, it's raining quite heavily at the moment. So I shall just carry on sorting all of these out. See you soon. Bye. Good day. Look, these broad beans are definitely regerminating. These are Vivi's broad beans. So I'm intrigued. My fellow plot holder did say, who's actually behind me, she did say that if there's enough root of the broad beans, then maybe there's enough food being pulled up in those roots for them to resprout. And you know what? That sounds right to me. I think we counted 18 to 20 in here now. So of the, I think there was 28, maybe 30 that we planted of Vivi's broad beans. So we've got about 18 or 20 left, which is great. And speaking of Vivi, look over there. Madame Vivi at the Polytunnel. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, lovely.
How was your night in the Polytunnel?
Oh, it was quite cosy. The only thing was it kind of lacks some facilities.
Right.
It's fine. I had plenty to eat in here.
Fantastic.
Let me show you what I was eating. It's not been the mice, it was me all along. Look at your broad beans.
Oh, look. So these were the modular sown ones, I think, about on the 10th of December.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up.
Fantastic.
Shall I lift?
Yeah. This is the slightly surprising thing. Look at the roots. And you can see that these two here are crossing. So what we were thinking of putting these on some blocks. In fact, lift it up again. There's roots in every one of those cells, apart from this one.
Which one? The top right?
Top left.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're thinking about putting these on bricks so that the roots don't intertwine.
So it sort of sits like that. The roots can go down rather than coil as they hit the tray.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. we'll need to keep this maybe a little bit moist to make sure that the roots don't dry out.
Yeah.
Yeah, fab. Oh, I'm very pleased about that.
And what is this? The ones from your neighbour, or these some of the spare ones from me?
These are the ones that just appeared in the shed.
Oh, fantastic!
I have no idea what they are, and I've still no idea who they are from. That's the odd thing.
There it is.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so I always want to help them at this moment. I was like, come on, you can do it.
Right, we'll put that lid on, and I think we'll pop them on bricks tomorrow.
Vents open or closed?
Open. Fab. And we've been looking at the carrots as well, which are doing well. But as I say, I don't think we'll get those out till about March.
What variety were these again? Were
These are Autumn King.
Gorgeous. Oh, and some salad.
And some salad. That's a Mizuna.
Yum yum yum.
And we've all. What did you also spot earlier?
Oh, there are.
Oh yeah.
The first. Oh, look, there's another couple.
Bluebells. We have bluebells that come up around here, which is quite bizarre. Yay! Well, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everyone.
It's just mad to think that it's the start of another calendar year.
It's too soon. I'm not done with last year yet. Hurry up.
It is a bit like that, isn't it? It's I mean, when I look down here, I can see so much work that needs to be done. But I can also see a lot of food as well.
A lot of food still to come, and also the wonderful potential of a whole new year of growing.
Yeah.
Seed sorting, seed swapping, seed starting, browsing catalogues. Oh, yes.
We got a catalogue through yesterday, didn't we? From King's, was it? And it was something like 6...
Oh, the plug plants.
8 plug plants of 6 lots of beetroot for £6.80. We thought, is that value?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. And we've been looking at our plot neighbours' beetroot as well, which is just looking stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely. Just buy a couple of packets of seeds, not the plugs, if you've got space to start them.
Yeah.
I mean, some folk don't have the space to start them.
No. But it will be interesting this coming year for us, well, for both of us, and for Richard as well. I think Vivi and I are going to harvest some Brussels sprouts now.
Yay.
And I think that will be our last New Year's Day harvest here. Who knows what is to come. But we've been discussing things that I may be potting up to take with us, including some gooseberries and some yellow raspberries, which we'll do over the coming weeks and months. But yeah, it's funny to start this year thinking that there might not be a full growing season.
Don't get me started.
Oh dear. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
You know, when you do eventually move, can you slip me your old key for this plot so I can just come down and visit the plot? You know how much I love this garden.
It is a lovely space.
And your friends who are always so lovely to me when I visit.
I know.
We've had lovely chats today already.
Yeah.
Special people in this community.
They are. I think, but you've got many on yours.
Oh, absolutely. And who are lovely to you when you visit with me.
Absolutely. So that's all fab.
It's all sharing, caring and loving, isn't it?
It is.
We're going to now morph into a 1960s movie.
I think we are. And we're going to pick those Brussels sprouts and go home.
Can't wait. My first Brussels sprouts of this year, and I didn't have any Brussels sprouts last year.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Oh no.
Because I can't grow them, can I? Thanks for reminding me.
I think this coming year we're going to pass you some Brussels sprout plants.
My own little Brussels sprout plugs.
Yeah.
I'll still kill him.
Right, well, I can see that grey cloud is actually coming in. It's obliterating the rather pale blue sky with the creamy white clouds. So I think we're going to do that. and make our way home. And Richard's going to cook us a broccoli gratin this evening.
With a side of sprouts.
Yay.
Can't wait.
See you very soon.
Bye.
Bye. Good day. Just having a look at the Cedrics and the Cedricitas, who have plenty of food in here. This is their sort of Christmas and New Year lunch. Lots of food in there. And in fact, they're all pretty quiet at the moment. I'm not sure you can see one just here. If I lift you up a little bit, there's one up here. But most of them are sort of down in there and in the worm cast that they created over the last year. They're all fine. They're eating fine. Plenty of food there, as I say, for at least maybe the next month. But yeah, I thought we'd just have a quick look at them because I haven't spoken about them. I do rather adore them. And they just sit at the side of the house and sort of get on with things. In the summer, they're much more active than this time of year because it's so much colder, in fact, this time of year. But yeah, I thought we'd just have a look, even though you can't see many. There's one, let me see if I can turn you a bit. See that one being a little bit active there, but generally, as I say, they're all down there quite happily getting on with life. Right, I'm going to leave it there for this weekend, and in fact this week's a week at the plot, and I'll see you again very soon for another week of a week at the plot. Say bye, Cedrics and Cedricitas. Bye.